10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome please former World Seniors Champion Peter Lines and the defending champion, it's the speed demon himself, Thepchaiya On-Nooh!
Let's get the evening underway then, the penultimate evening of the shootout, and the defending champion continuing his defence against Peter Lyons. 50 years of age, certainly knows his way round a table, Peter, and as the guys were mentioning there, he has beaten Thepchaiya in their last couple of meetings. One of those was at the Crucible by the odd frame. It was in qualifying for the World Championship. In fact, you couldn't get much further away from a best of 19 World Championship match, Dominic, than a one-frame shootout at the Watford Coliseum.
No, you're absolutely right, Phil. Good evening, everybody. Yes, the game's quickest player, although Ronnie, I think, has just managed to eclipse Thepchaiya this season on the average shot times, but there's literally fractions of a second between them. A format, I think, that suits Thepchaiya, but it's one of those things, isn't it? If you miss a pot like this one, if you don't get away with it, it can cost you dearly.
Yeah, the stats tell us that Ronnie is 0.07 of a second faster per shot this season than Thepchaiya, but let's just accept the fact they're both quick. Peter somewhat more pedestrian, although not a slow player, but that's a good opening red. Saw off Sam Craigie in the previous round, Peter Lyons.
6.
And his best ever showing in the shootout was the very first one back in 2011 in Blackpool, when he made the round of 16.
Just that positional shot to blue very well. Good chance, this for Peter Lyons. Black will pot into both corners.
12.
They're just warming up.
Now, if he pots the black, where will it go? Because is it on its spot? Looks as though it is.
One.
He's played in every shootout, Peter. He's never lost in the first round, so he's maintained that
28.
record.
Choice of shots here can stun into the pack of reds to hold for red to left corner. Instead, he's chosen to run through to play the same red into the right corner. Still a good chance this for Peter Lyons, in decent position. But now this just has gone a little awry, but can still play for the red next to the green in maybe the yellow pocket. Blue goes home, achieved perfect position. Oh, what a start this is, Phil.
Very promising, and it's looking a little precarious for the defending champion. Of course, no one's ever won this shootout twice before. To successfully defend it would be quite a feat, wouldn't it, when you consider all of the variables involved in winning this event over 7 matches in 4 days. Is he going to get the chance? Of course, Thepchaiya cleared the table on his way to the title last year with the highest break in the history of the event, a 139. We've already had 2 centuries this week. So Peter Lyons plays safe, but with a very healthy 48-point lead. Still plenty of time, though.
I think Thepchaiya needs to get these reds open a little bit here, so that if he gets a chance, he can make a break easily. Oh, he thought there was a plant on.
That's one way of getting them open. What a fluke. What a fluke that is.
One.
Well, had he not fluked one there, Lyons would certainly have put this match to bed, I'm sure. As it is now, you could make a case for Thepchaiya being favourite.
Well, I'd like to be in Thepchaiya's shoes because the ball's in his court here, to mix my metaphors.
7.
Just a couple of slightly awkward reds on the top cushion. That aside, a very inviting table. Oh, he's missed the pink! Goodness me! Well, if there is a weakness in Thepchaiya's game, and he is so gifted, it is that occasionally he almost gets ahead of himself and makes an error he shouldn't. And of course, you're more prone to that in the shootout. But that was a bad one.
Yeah, just pressure. There was a chance to get back into the frame. He'd probably need one or more of those 2 awkward reds on that top cushion, but you'd have fancied him if he'd have got that far. But yeah,
8.
so easy to miss anything in this sort of format.
And for his part, Peter Lyons probably feels as though justice has been done there after the fluke, which allowed Thepchaiya to get in the first place. But now, a great opportunity for the veteran to book his place in the last 32. Finals day here in Watford. Well, there you go. He only needs this red, and
16.
Thepchaiya would have to make history in coming back from snookers required. Never been done in the shootout. It's not going to be done here, I don't think. But what a chance he had.
Yes, Peter can relax now. His job's done. No pressure on him now.
23.
Yeah, the red, I think, is academic. Thepchaiya is looking at the table, looking a little resigned. He had his chance. He missed what was for him a straightforward pink, with the reds pretty inviting. But the moment that pink stayed out, it looked like curtains. And it surely is. 64 the difference. But he wants to keep his title defence going as long as he can. Of course, he made the World Open final this season, losing out to Judd Trump in China, where he forfeited a frame for 3 consecutive misses when he could see object ball. But he's on the way up, Thepchaiya, and that's good for the game because he's such a talent, so great to watch. Obviously, he's lightning fast. Ranked 21 in the world now. But tonight is Peter Lyons' night. His son Ollie couldn't get past the first round. Lyons Senior is through to round 3. And there, this time, is the handshake. The defending champion has gone in Watford in round 2, and Peter Lyons